Okay, Nikovan and everyone, welcome back to more adventures in Skyrim with Ariadne, the Breton Mage. I'm still here in the College of Winterhold. Very quickly, I installed more than a few. I think altogether I'll say several new mods. Well, actually, I'm not using them all. They're house mods. The one that I think I'm gonna go with, I have it installed now, is the Fungal Heim. That's the one in between Morthal and Solitude. By the way, it is July 9, 2024. Okay, yeah, just, it's 12:05, just a little bit past midnight. So I'm going to go with that. So I think for this particular game, the two houses I'll be using is Peaceful Garden Family Edition by Elfie Myrtle 3, and is it Eleanor? Or was it somebody else? I can't remember now, but it's Fungalheim Home. I can't remember who did that one. If it was Eleonora. I did a lot of showcase on a handful of house mods, but those would be the two I go with. I think that Peaceful Garden, I'll be treating it more like an adoption home, but it will be more typically in adoption houses, it just doesn't really feel like a home, or maybe it does, but in Skyrim, if you look at Grella the Kind's adoption house, how it looks, and everyone is just in one room, all of the beds. This one is an adoption home that really is actually a home, and I'm going to have to try to find an NPC to be the caretaker of those children, and Fungalheim will be my home, will be my second home. Okay, the other one I'm using is one that expands the dialogue of Serena. Different from the Lydia one, it gives her more activities to do. There's more interaction and more backstory with her. She was already an interesting character to begin with. She's tied to the Dawnguard expansion, so it makes sense. I went with that. I'm trying to pick mods that make sense for mage class. It makes sense that dealing with vampires, anything supernatural and mystical would be something that would be of great interest to a mage. So I do plan to join Dawnguard as well. So it would be two things. It would be the Mages Guild and Dawnguard. Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. And what tasks do I have? I've completed Tolthir's lesson. I should check with the other scholars for more lessons. Okay, so I could do that, but before I start that, I'll be taking these slow. I don't want to just keep rushing from one College of Winterhold quest after another and after another. I wanted to, if other quests come along or other activities that interest me, come along, I'll just take it. So it's more of like an organic feel. The other thing too is I want to join start up the Dawnguard as quickly as I can to get Serena, because she's very aware of the quests around you, and there's one in particular involving a haunted house. I think you might know which one I'm talking about. It's in the Reach, let's say, and she has interesting dialogue concerning that, and I don't want to miss that chance, like doing it and then getting Serena. So that's why I want to get her as soon as possible to get the most out of her dialogue. Okay, so I suppose okay, this is the one with Esbern. I could go ahead and do this. I mean, I know what triggers, and also I did pick up, I remember now too, is I picked up the fast heal spell. And I got my restoration skill up a bit through training with Colette.
Don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely
He's
necessary.
standing right over there, but okay. Yeah, I'm aware of how to start off the Dawn card. I think I have to bump into the orc. I think he's an orc, a Dawn Guard orc, fighting off some vampires, and then he extends an invitation. But I have no control over that. You know, it's just something random, but I think that's one of the areas that he frequents. You know, I have maybe higher chance to bump into him over there.
I'm working on
We'll go
some
find
very
him.
important research, I
One
assure
little
you.
game. I believe you. So in case you don't remember, that was a guy, you know, for last week for you guys, but Arniel Gain was the one who asked me to do some diving for Crystal. Is my horse yet still there? Yeah, I should go to Riften then. Is it here? Riften. Here we are. Okay. So I don't have enough gold to buy that Funkelheim. You guys watched the showcase video. It's was it 5,000 gold, and I'm down to half that, which means okay, I should sell the remaining bones here that I have. I'll take Fanar out for a ride. Let us ride on, Fanar. What is that over there? Oh, that okay, the Khajiit are over here. Wait, is this like a new spot for them? I think this is, oh no, it's the same spot, it's just maybe oriented a little differently. That's the other thing. I have one called Skyrim recut or content recut or something like that, where it put all the cut content in Skyrim, it put it back in here. It doesn't add any quests, but it expands on the lore and dialogue and stuff, so that should also be quite interesting and quite fun to just kind of discover them along the way, you know, what those things might be. Oh, she's a kid Khajiit. Yeah, you know what, I don't think I have I think I have enough children though. I can't remember if I have a Khajiit kid already. And you know what, it's not like she's alone, she's with this caravan, so it should be okay.
So
Many
Megovanen.
refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
I am not. I'm here to do business.
Take a look.
Okay. Okay, we start with the big items. Oh. Okay, very good.
May your role be
Megovanen.
on the sands.
Or Megovanen is fairly well. Okay, no vampire attack, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? I think it's typically also happens near Falkreath, right? Is it? Oh, that's not right. Because I thought Dawn Guard were located somewhere over there. Okay, my horse here is going to keep you guys company. Ah, of course. Gonna be a dragon. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh shit. Excuse me. I need to be let in.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitors tax.
A tax.
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Look. This is obviously a shakedown. I could pay, you know, just tax, but of course I'm going to take it up with the Jarl and see.
Your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in.
In fact, I do. Okay, did you open it? Oh. Ah, Riften, yeah.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up...
I wish the Temple of Mara had done more for the city. They represent the reason I'm here.
Oh, I love the you know what? I haven't really spoken with her that much, and I really should change that. Look at this. Yeah, Lydia, my friend, dost thou have any suggestions and a battle strategy for our next scuffle with a dragon?
The companions offer combat trainings to their own. Maybe you can join them and get better at fighting.
But I am
Just
a mage.
don't deal me in. I can't bear the thought of drinking 10 bottles of mead every night. At least that's what I heard they do.
Oh, I love it. Let's see if this is the same. I am Thane, and we didn't really discuss what all of this entails.
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold. A hero.
Hmm.
The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Hmm. The great cowl of Nocturnal. You know what, we shouldn't, speaking, you know, in the rain. Okay, let's,
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
just passing through.
Yeah. Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here.
No?
Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
The Black
The Blackbriars
Briars.
have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business. Me, I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Pay for information, eh? I'll be sure to stay out of thy way.
Suit yourself. I'll be at the docks if you change your mind.
Sure, okay.
Not for her temple.
Yeah, is there a
I'm really getting tired of this.
tavern?
When you follow
Oh, right. I remember now. It's here.
I know. How was I to know the shipment would get rocked?
Next time, keep your plans quiet, and nothing would have happened.
Yeah, we'll talk in over here, you know, away from the rain here.
I'm right
Out of
behind
the
you.
rain. So Lydia, we never really had a chance to speak. Why not tell me about thyself?
Of course, my Thane. Before I pledged my sword to Jarl Balgruuf from you, I led the life of a traveling mercenary, selling my combat skills for gold.
Wow. Thou must have seen wondrous things on thy adventures.
On the contrary, life was painfully boring.
Oh,
The people around here only ever hire the companions for the exciting tasks, while the rest of us are left with nothing but glorified bodyguard jobs. So no, I usually only escort people from town to town and carry their burdens. Until I met this one client, who showed me a whole different world.
yeah, you mentioned the companions back over there, but let us speak plainly and seriously. You mentioned that you know, you can't drink that much mead, but tell me, you know, really, why not just join them?
Would you believe it if I told you? It's because my stomach reacts badly to alcohol.
So it was the truth.
Your Vasker is the mead hall of the companions. So naturally, the companions socialize by feasting and drinking together. A non-drinker can never fit in. Better that I don't humiliate myself by drinking water over mead there.
Ah, I see. Do you drink milk? Truly, you're allergic to alcohol. What about the client who showed you a different world? This is like an insult, right? Don't they call you like a milk drinker? So honest and for true, thou art allergic to alcohol.
Well, not exactly. Just that my stomach tends to act funny after 3 cups of mead.
Well, you can have
Since
one or
then,
two
I've
then.
learned how to drink without vomiting, but I doubt I'll ever develop an appetite for alcohol.
Well, it was good. And it was good for real until I had my gallbladder removed. I don't know how much. I don't know if I should still be drinking alcohol, or maybe I can still drink a little bit, but I'll have to look more into that. So tell me, what of this client who showed thou a different world? Who showed thee a different world?
He was a priest of Mara looking for a bodyguard to escort him to Dawnstar. Said something about finishing what he started. At first, I thought it was
Really?
just another boring escort job. But things quickly took an intriguing turn.
Could this be the Maroons Dagon, that, what is that called? The Mythic Dawn museum. Could it be that guy? I think it was. Well, what interesting turn did this job take?
The first night of our trip, I had a nightmare so vividly horrendous, yet I couldn't wake up from it. Then this priest, Ariadne, bestowed
Dawnguard,
Mara's blessings upon me.
What is his
Although the
name?
nightmare persisted, it was somewhat diminished.
That Daedric Prince of
It was
Dreams.
then I learned his true mission. He was on a quest to free Dawnstar from a similar nightmare curse.
Oh, that mage. Okay, not. I know that one. Everyone was accusing this mage of, this is clear information now, so I apologize, but I forgot the name of that Daedric prince. It's not Molag Bal, but I can't remember who, but the people there in Dawnstar were blaming this mage that he was causing these nightmares. But of course, like what she just said, Lydia just said, he was trying to put an end to it. Please go on. I am intrigued.
The next few nights I tried my darndest not to fall asleep. So I asked him to tell me jokes, stories, basically anything to keep me awake. And you know what he told me instead? Mara's doctrines. How she loves us and we ought to
was
love
it
our
like...
neighbors.
Was it Nocturnal? I don't know if it was Nocturnal, that Daedric Prince. Spreading the good word. Mara loves us all. Sounds boring. No doubt you fell back to sleep? So, I'm guessing by your tone that was not your thing?
No, it actually got me interested in Mara and the divines.
Oh, did it? Oh, I'm
You see, it's
surprised.
not just about your message, but also the way you convey it. Dare I say, Ariadne was quite the effective preacher.
Ariadne. So thou art a devout follower of Mara.
Yeah. Before I met Ariadne, Mara was just another figure in the temples to me. Now I realize she's the
any
loving
longer.
mother of us all.
I suppose thou developed a deep connection with Evander afterwards.
Not really.
No.
He only required me to escort him to Dawnstar, where he'd handle the rest. Although I
Okay,
would
so
have loved
nothing
to learn
romantic
more about Mara from him if we had
became
more
of it.
time.
Ah, okay. Well, it was good chatting with thee. What say you? We try to find this Esbern.
Lead on.
That was very good. Okay, so I'm supposed to look for
When you were around Riften,
Brynjolf.
take my advice. Stay at the B&B. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Lady Mara, offer your blessing
Helga,
to the
huh?
city and redeem its people.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you
Ah,
Hey, lass.
well, actually, I was looking for this old guy hiding out in Riften.
Ah, expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Well, they're okay, but... I don't remember having all of these options, but... So I wonder if this could, be part of that cut content that got put back in, that Skyrim recut, I can't remember when it, recut expansion, where it put all the cut content back in. It's just really exciting knowing that this stuff is integrated seamlessly in the game, that it can almost make it feel like a new game again, So I like that. Well, hold on, let me find this person first. After all, dragons are bad for business, and he may have an explanation for all of this.
Passing on a golden opportunity is worse.
What dost thou have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
What would I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from the strongbox under the
Oh, no, hold on
Once you
here.
have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
I'll need to know, why art thou planting a ring on this Shia?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Why are we doing this to Shia?
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days.
Oh, this is sounding worse.
I'm
No.
ready when you are.
No, I don't like that. So I wonder if there's another way. Perhaps speaking to this guy, this homeless guy. Look at him.
Beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me? To
I do
oblivion
wish to
with all
speak
of
to
you.
thee.
Rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist.
I am not rich, but here, have a gold piece, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
After you just
Divine
insulted me.
special kind heart.
Okay, I have nothing else to say.
My food is the best in all of
I
Skyrim.
don't think I'd like to help that guy, you know. Okay, the Bee and Barb. The tavern.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquors and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of time.
No. We talked about this. Tell him.
Hero, certainly we have come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've seen.
No. All heard of the dragons. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talos. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep this
Melgovanen.
Coin,
Oh, good.
otherwise, hit the
Bartenders, I hear a lot of rumors, so I'm looking for this old guy hiding out somewhere in Riften.
Never heard of anybody like that. So if you want to hide out in Riften, the rat way's where you be. There's a sort of tavern down there, Ragged Flagon, where all the lowlifes in Riften get drunk and knife each other. You might try there if you can get through the rat way alive.
Okay,
If you've got the coin, you've come to the
okay,
right
okay.
place. Pull up the scene.
It's really too bad. I kind of wonder if Serana was here. Like, how would he react? How would she react to all of this?
back in interest in one of our special drinks.
But you know what? We have Lydia here, and she's, fully aware of her surroundings.
All meat guaranteed, clean and free from Riften.
Oh, see, that's good. See, so I don't have to deal with what is his name? Brynjolf.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Hroggar.
Yeah, so take a look at this orphanage. Honor Hall Orphanage. I'm not going to waste time going in here. Okay.
Fine jewelry here.
Public notice. A soul-divided warning, stay out of the Ratway. It has come to our attention that some misguided citizens have been venturing into the Ratway late at night. To complicate matters, others have seen fit to spread rumors of their disappearance, stirring up talk of ghosts and phantoms haunting the sewers. We would remind you that the Ratway is not a safe place for commoners, and any talk of ghosts is nothing more than tavern gossip. We will investigate the matter shortly, but in the meantime, take heed and do not enter the Ratway. The Riften guard. I'll take it, but and I got a dagger. Well, this is it, Lydia. Let's go check it out. Oh, nice and bright here. Look at that. Because of all these torches, it just makes sense.
I don't know, Prof. They skin us alive.
Fools, Hroggar!
I cannot.
Well, that was good. That was good.
Fools, Hroggar!
Okay, good. Beggar.
Yes, my thing? Okay, got it. Anything else?
Okay. Good. Hope all of these people are cool that I'm down here. What?
Yeah?
You took a swim in that with your clothes on? Okay. And I have a mod that also makes candlelight toggleable, right?
Stay out of
But-
trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
You know, to kind of balance it out. It's not really too big of a negative, but it drains my maximum amount of magicka down by 10. So as you can see, it's 180 maximum, but if I take off that, it should be 190, and it is, you see? Oh. So, there we are.
I'm listening.
Okay.
You'd better
Record.
have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
I seek information.
Got a lot of nerve coming down.
I seek an old man hiding out somewhere in the Riften.
Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help.
I don't want to fight, but please, I need to speak to him. I'm his friend. His life may be in danger.
That's a touchy story.
Oh,
Now get out of my face.
wait, okay.
Lot of old guys around. I don't
Right.
really know how I can
Well, maybe this coin here will jog thy memory.
help. Well, when you put it that way.
Of course.
I think I do know the old guy you're talking about. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
Let's see.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
So listen. Okay, you are not interested in that. Okay. Ah,
Till next
I
time.
should have, gone to the blacksmith when I was up there. Redway vaults. Okay, I guess I have to go through here.
Bruce, Hroggar!
Oh, Lydia, shit. That was not good. I have enough torches. Really don't need them anymore. And in case you're wondering why I did that, made the candlelight toggleable, is because I felt that, it keeps dying out too quickly. I know at higher levels, it lasts longer, but I felt that such a basic light spell is not anything that I have to keep, recasting for an all-powerful mage. It should serve as almost like a familiar. If you've ever seen Black Cauldron, that gothic Disney animated film from, was it, 85, was it? You'll know what I'm talking about. Princess Elenwyn, I think her name was, or Elaway or something. She has this light orb familiar. Okay. Getting close to a good place to stop. Okay, now it's starting to get a little dark here, so Draven's bow. Okay, I do remember that. Someone in Riften lost their bow. Not in Riften, but just outside. It was like one of the farmhouses, I think. Warrens. Okay, here we go. I'm going to save it here. Okay, my friends, so we did find Esbern, of course, you know, using player knowledge, but it can't be helped, you know. I would just be pretending not to know, but I already know this, that he's behind that door. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we'll speak to Esbern and go through all of that, and hopefully at some point we get attacked by vampires, so I can you know, at least start the Dawn Guard quest line, and then you know, we'll be that much closer to getting Serana. Okay.